Not every compact DSP shortwave radio is a smart buy for everyone. So after extensive research, I narrowed this down based on what actually matters in a compact DSP shortwave radio. Real portability, tuning features, listening flexibility, battery convenience, speaker usability, and whether the price still makes sense once you look past the marketing. I'll start with the best budget pick, then the best overall value for most people, and then the premium option if you want the most complete compact portable here. You can check the current best prices in the description. Let's start with the smarter buy if your budget is tighter. If you want the cheapest radio here that still feels worth buying, this is the one. The XHDATA, or Sihuadon R108, is the kind of radio that makes sense for someone who wants a genuinely compact shortwave set without jumping straight into enthusiast pricing. It keeps the size small, the price low, and the feature set practical enough that it still feels like a real upgrade over the throwaway pocket radios people usually regret buying later. Current pricing is about $50 in the US, which is a big reason why it lands here as the budget pick. What makes it good in real use is that it covers more than the basics for the money. You still get FM, AM, longwave, shortwave, and even Airband, so it feels more versatile than a typical cheap radio. And for a low-cost compact model, it has a reputation for being surprisingly pleasant to listen to, especially if you want something you can use around the house, while traveling, or just as an easy radio to throw in a bag. The features that actually matter here are the ones that improve day-to-day use. It is a DSP portable. It stores a good number of presets, it supports multiple bands, and the size is still very travel-friendly. That means this is not just a cheap radio that happens to tune shortwave. It is actually a useful, small, multi-band portable. But there is one limitation you need to know before buying it. This radio does not have SSB. And that matters, because if you want to listen to ham operators, utility signals, or just want a radio that gives you more room to grow into a hobby, that missing feature is the reason this stays in the budget spot instead of moving higher. It is good for standard shortwave listening. It is not the best choice if you specifically care about serious shortwave flexibility. So if your priority is keeping the price low while still getting a compact DSP radio that covers a lot and feels usable, the R108 is the strongest fit. But for most people, I would spend more than this and get the next one instead. If you want the best balance of compact size, serious shortwave features, and price, this is the one to buy. The Tecsun PL330 is the radio here that makes the most sense for the average buyer because it gives you the features that actually change what you can do with the radio, not just a longer bullet list on the box. In most retailers, you'll find it below $100. And at that price, it is one of the easiest recommendations in this category. What makes it so good in real use is that it feels like a real shortwave radio in a very small body. This is not just something for casually scanning a few strong stations. It gives you SSB, synchronous detection, ETM+, and very fine tuning control. So it works for both beginners who want a compact travel radio and hobbyists who want something genuinely capable without carrying a much bigger portable. And that is really why it wins for most people. A lot of compact radios are either cheap but limited, or capable but too expensive for what they are. The PL330 lands in the middle in a very smart way. It stays compact, but it still gives you the kind of feature set that makes shortwave more enjoyable long term. The features that matter most here are the ones that directly affect listening. It has DSP tuning, SSB with 10 Hz fine-tuning, sync detection to help with fading and interference, ETM Plus for easier station storage, and a compact form factor that still feels like a real travel radio rather than a novelty gadget. That combination is exactly why this model has stayed so popular with serious listeners. Now the weak point is not performance. The weak point is ergonomics. This is not the radio here I would call the most relaxed or luxurious to use. The speaker's fine, but not the reason to buy it. And some people will prefer a radio with a slightly easier physical interface, especially if they mainly listen indoors or want something that feels more traditional in the hand. Also, if you specifically want Airband and FM RDS, the XHDATA D808 is still a very strong alternative in this general price range. It is a little more of an all-rounder, but if your focus is compact shortwave, listening, and overall value, I still think the PL330 is the stronger buy for most people. So for the average user who want the best mix of portability, real shortwave capability, and price, this is the one I would buy first. Moving on, if you want the most complete premium compact experience, there is one better option. If you want the most complete compact portable here, and you're willing to pay for it, this is the premium pick. The C. Crane Skywave SSB2 is the radio for the buyer who wants a small radio but does not want it to feel stripped down. It costs a lot more at around $190, but it earns that premium by being one of the most refined and most versatile compact radios in this class. What makes it good in real use is not just that it covers shortwave well, it is that it feels like a compact radio designed for people who actually use it in different situations. It gives you AM, FM, shortwave, weather band, weather alerts, aviation band, and SSB, all in a genuinely small body. For US users especially, that weather and aviation coverage adds real usefulness beyond normal shortwave listening. This is the kind of radio that makes a lot of sense for travelers, emergency prep buyers, and anyone who wants one compact radio that can do a lot without becoming bulky. It is easy to throw in a bag, easy to keep near a bed or desk, and it feels more polished than a lot of cheaper compact radios. The user experience matters a lot here too. The size is very compact. The tuning flexibility is strong. It supports SSB, and it is one of the most practical radios for buyers who want a serious travel portable that still feels easy to live with. It also includes extras like support for internal wire antenna setup, which helps if you want better performance when conditions allow. The downside is pretty simple. It is expensive, and once you get close to this price, some buyers will start asking whether they should just move up to a larger radio entirely. That is a fair question. Something like the Sangean ATS-909X2 gives you a more desk-friendly and more full-size portable experience, but is also much larger, which is exactly why it does not win this compact category. So for someone who wants the most complete premium compact shortwave radio, the Skywave SSB2 is the strongest fit. To sum up, here's the simplest way to choose. Buy the XHDATA or Sihuadon R108 if you want the cheapest, good compact option and you do not need SSB. Buy the Tecsun PL330 if you want the best balance for price, compact size, and real shortwave capability. For most people, this is the best buy in the group. And finally, buy the C. Crane Skywave SSB2 if you want the most complete premium compact portable, especially if travel, weather coverage, and overall versatility matter to you.